Hi everyone, and welcome to Chapter 2, Business English, Writing in the Workplace. And this chapter looks at ensuring subject-verb agreement. Now what does that mean? Let's take a closer look at that. Subject-verb agreement. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Certainly the agreement between subject and verb, it has to agree. And how does it have to agree? Well, it has to agree with its subject, as we looked in chapter 1, and number and person. So a subject, as we mentioned before, could be a person, place, thing, or an idea. And a verb, predicates also, expresses action or a state of being. All right, so as we have done in chapter 1, we will look at chapter 2 with verbs, and we will look at subject, I should say, with rules. And here is rule 2.1. Rule 2.1, singular subject takes a singular verb. Plural subject takes plural verbs. So singular meaning one takes singular verbs. Plural, anything, any number over one. Subject takes plural verbs. Here are a couple of examples. The agent plans to meet with the client on Friday. As you can see, the agent is the subject and plans is the verb. So agent is singular, plans is singular. Here's another one. The companies agree to lower the insurance rates. The companies is the subject and it is plural, and agree in this to agree with the companies is also singular. As you can see that this is the opposite. This is really something that the English language, sometimes you look at little things that can tell you or give you some little tricks in understanding how things work. As you can see, there's an S in singular verb form, plans, right? The agent plans, and in plural, the companies agree. There is no S, so it's the reverse, right? When it's singular, most verbs have an S at the end when it's singular, and most verbs don't have an S at the end when it's plural. Here is rule 2.2. Subject that has two nouns joined by and takes a plural verb. Again, and it gives you an idea of what that means is that it becomes more than one. So management and employees agree on the changes in the health plan. So management and employees is the subject, and it becomes a plural subject because of and also the verb becomes plural, in this case, agree. Even if employees was a singular word, because this is a plural word, if I go management and the boss or the manager, let's say, these are two, management and the CEO are singular, it would still be agree on the changes in the health plan, okay, because it becomes plural. Lots of little rules, but the rules are important. Rules are very important in the English structure of language and grammar. And these rules will never change. They're always very scientifically the same, no matter what. There are exceptions, but not much. Subject-verb agreement 2.3. Collective noun takes a singular verb. In other words, a noun that expresses a word or subject that is collective, like group. A committee is an example. So the committee, right, is multiple people in the committee. Usually there's not one person in the committee, there's more than one. So the committee being plural anyway, context, but it is a collective noun. So collective noun is singular. So or I should say, takes a singular verb. The committee agrees to review the pension plan. So rule 2.4 here also follows. Pronoun you takes a plural verb, right? So you is one of those words in the English language where it is singular or plural, but if you see that in let's say in the French language, toi et nous, it's plural and singular. There's no you in the French language, but in English language, it's one of those little things that stand out. You can be singular or you can be plural, but rule 2.4, pronoun you always takes a plural verb. You are. It's never you is. Even if it's singular, this is a rule or an exception to a rule, if you want to call it that. So pronoun you takes plural verb. You are eligible for a discount on your car insurance. Okay, so subject-verb agreement. Let's take a little review. And here again, you have the answer key at the bottom. Don't look at it if you want to just practice. And here are 3 sentences. Insurance rates often increase or increases after a major disaster. Number 2, union and management agree or agrees on the new health plan. And number 3, you is or are eligible for a discount on your automobile insurance. Here again, you can pause the screen to finish the review. Now, let's look at specifics on certain things about sentences. One aspect is run-on sentences. What is a run-on sentence? So run-on sentences are made up of 2 or more independent clauses that have no punctuation or conjunction. So we'll talk about clauses further on, but certainly independent clauses are sentences. The automobile policy offers many options. You need to choose the best coverage for your needs. This is a run-on sentence. Here it is more than one thought or clause that is being expressed, right? The automobile policy offers many options. You need to choose the best coverage for your needs. These are 2 sentences, so you will need to certainly review it or revise it this way. The automobile policy offers many options, but you need to choose the best coverage for your needs. So here you would need to put a comma and also the word but to make it into a sentence. If you remove that, it is a run-on sentence. It's 2 thoughts that follow and 2 clauses that are independent and they have no punctuation or conjunction, but is a conjunction. All right, so review run-on sentences. Here's a few examples, right? So now I want you to, I'm not going to read them all, but you can pause the screen and you could revise the following run-on sentences. Okay, so here's a few pointers in writing, especially for sales letters. Again, we're all talking about businesses here. So here are a few points for writing sales letters. You really have to identify who your potential customers are. You have to capture readers' attention in the first paragraph. You cannot, again, run on or express your thoughts of what you want to do in the second paragraph. First paragraph, you need to express right away how to attract, what are you trying to say, and attract the reader's attention. You also could stress benefits of offer, and again, give source for further information, and conclude on a positive note. So again, this book and these chapters are structured in a sales pattern, in a sales way. Customer service is a big part of sales, and you'll see that this is all about business. So please, while you're watching or reading this YouTube video, please have the chapter open and you'll see exactly why these pointers are important for the chapter. More writing pointers. Notification letter to customer. Always state specific change, price increase, new location, or added services. Give the reason for the change. Again, excuse me, be very clear. Indicate benefit of change. Express understanding attitude for any negative effect on the customer, and show a willingness to help. Right? These are just pointers. Again, please have the chapter open and you'll see exactly what I'm trying to say here. You'll have a good understanding of what we're trying to do. All right, so that's chapter 2. Thank you very much. And we'll move on next time to chapter 3.